Here we go again. Welcome, everybody, to the Overthinking Football Show. This, of course, is a watch-along, a weekend watch-along of the dstv premiership. Today, we have Kaizer Chiefs versus Supersport United over there at Pitso Mosimane Stadium. This, of course, is a home game for Kaizer Chiefs, but it would feel more like a home game for Supersport United, who had been playing their home games over there at Pitso Mosimane for a bulk of this season. So let's see, man, whose home it actually is, and whether Chiefs is just fulfilling their fan engagement metrics by taking this game over there. Oh, false start. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me just do one last thing. Okay, so hey, this match is an interesting one. Hey, Chantel. Hey, I thought Sundowns fans were stressed yesterday. I can only imagine, Tina, what's going to happen to us who are Chiefs fans today. I don't know how good the evening will be. But anyway, Kaizer Chiefs and Supersport come into this game after some really, really interesting form. Supersport United has drawn two and lost 3 of their last 5 games. And Kaizer Chiefs famously has drawn 1 and lost 4 of their last 5 games. And Kevin Johnson has chosen to keep the same starting lineup in. We've got Vuba in goal. We've got Solomon, Msimango Dove, Hlanti, Mtatwas Tebe, Shabalala, Modi, Saile, and Dupria. That is the the starting lineup for Kaizer Chiefs. Supersport, of course, have Arubi in goal, Washington Arubi, Baloyi Okon, Markman, Tatwayo Ndlovu, Baliti, Hrobla, Campbell, Bezerenot, and Matodzi inside there. And then, yeah. So in the last 5 games that these teams have played against each other, Supersport has won 3 and Kaizer Chiefs has won only 2. Supersport has won the last 2 league games, 1-0 on the 20th of September 2023, and then 1-0 on the 13th of May 2023. What can we say about Chiefs, guys? What can we say that we haven't been saying this whole time this season? Hopefully, because Supersport, they're going through a rough time themselves. So maybe it helps. Supersport, of course, sitting 6th in the league, 24 games played, 9 wins, 8 draws, and 7 losses for a grand total of 35 points. And then Kaizer Chiefs, number 10 in the league, 24 games played, 8 wins, 6 draws, and 10 losses for a grand total of 30 points. So we are 5 points behind Supersport as it stands. Oh, Saile. 5 points behind Supersport as it stands. They're at number 6. Luckily, I believe... Why don't you start with... Evan, what's going on? Are we going to watch without speaking? You speak second half. We speak second half. That's when we speak. Half time and second half. Shadal says, can the season end already? Eddie else says it's going to be a good day for us, Mr. Oti. Look, hopefully Supersport gives us, hopefully we don't give them the gift of the season, the streak ending. They've got a very bad streak that they have running right now, similar to us. So it's really up to who's going to be gift of the givers for today and allow the other one to get out of their bad streak with a win here. So let's see. Hi, Hausa. Hausa, re tlogele Hausa. O risa kae Hausa? Look, there's not much I can say about Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs has been making pretty much the same type of mistakes over the past few weeks, over the past few months. The last time we won a game was on the 5th of March, 2024, 1-0 versus Golden Arrows. Coincidentally, I believe that was the last time we scored was 4 days later versus the Pirates. So I don't know where the goals are going to come from. The team plays they play so far away from each other when they're playing. Every player seems to be playing their own type of football without there being a team philosophy or team plan. You look at the front three, the only good thing I can give to Kevin Johnson is that He's decided on what he wants his front three to be. Modi, Silent to Priest is a speed front three. It's guys who run a lot. You know, it's things like that. But then I don't know if the midfield is the midfield that is meant to play with this type of setup. Tetwas Tebe and Shabalala. Shabalala gets the ball and he runs by himself. You don't see anybody coming in to help him out. Saile runs all the way and doesn't look up. Solomons and doesn't look up when he plays. Dupree's, your thing is running, so he runs. He just runs all over the place. Modi is lost half the time. Yo, guys. But I guess Supersport is also having a tough time, so maybe they're not going to be able to do much to us as well. Let me read these comments while I'm here. Z. Hey, Mara, Z. Club World Cup. Pradesh says trust time. It's trust time. Agent says at this point, Chiefs should share Chips profits with you. You're covering G. I don't know why. I should have chips right here, just displayed right here. Oh, Mkosiam. Here we go, attacking again. They're attacking us. Okay, foul. Oh, wait. You know, every time a team goes over the halfway line or gets to our box, I get jittery. Having Khanti and Tove on the same side. Hey, guys. Yo, Khanti, what did Njabulo Ngobo do? What did Njabulo Ngobo do at Kaizer Chiefs that he's not getting to play any games? What did Mashiane do at Kaizer Chiefs besides that red card in the final of the CAF Champions League? That's making us that makes him not to be played, guys. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Look at the build-up. Look at the build-up. Tove is it Tove? Okay, let's tab it. Let's see. Let's see the build-up. Where are we going with the build-up? Oh, loose pass. We've guys, what does Chiefs do every day at practice? No, guys. Okay, here comes Supersport. Let's see if they can do any better. Nope. It's going to be one of those. The new covering Chiefs at this point is doing them a favor. To thank the chilling. Hey, Elson Time. ADL, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you so much for the rose there. So Chiefs in the last 5 games, they had a 1-0 loss to Richards Bay, a 2-0 loss to Chippa United, a 1-0 loss to Stellenbosch, a 0-0 with Cape Town City, and then a 3-2 loss to Pirates. Supersport United, 2-0 loss to Chippa, 1-1 with Polokwane. Stellies beat them 4-0. Galaxy beat them 1-0, and then Arrows drew 2-2 with them. Like I said, 2 teams that are very similar in what is happening in the league. I just want to check something quickly. Here goes a corner to Supersport. Okay, so as the log stands right now, Kaizer Chiefs is number 9 as it stands, and Supersport is number 6. We are level with Iamazulu should this game end like this. If not, Amazulu and Golden Arrows both jump us. And then Polokwane City is 1 point behind. Yo, guys. Ay, one zima. Uma with the clearance there was impeded. Foul. Thank you, Asintabi, for the rose. Thank you. Guys, let's tap the screen as well. Let's tap the screen. I'll make this a therapy session second half. Halftime, you are able to call in if you're following me on TikTok and join me live while I'm on TikTok. Then a button at the bottom of your screen that says multi-guest will appear. Click on that button. I let you in. We can have a conversation during halftime. If we can get to 15,000 likes, I keep it open for the whole second half, and we'll just keep rolling with people coming in and telling me what you guys think about what you are seeing in the game. Go for it, AD. Hit me with the question. Hit me with the question. So for those who don't know, Kevin Johnson apparently has been confirmed that he's going to go back to his role. We still don't know which Chiefs coaches, which coach is going to come in and coach Kaizer Chiefs. There's been rumors about Zwane coming back. I've seen Abo Vemezovic making themselves available and bringing in their CVs. There's been so much, but Ace Kuse apparently also want the job. There's so many people. There's so many people who are campaigning for this Chiefs job. And hey, to be honest with you, I don't even want to say anything until I see who they've picked in terms of who the coach is going to be, because gunzima. Why are branches considered more important than us regular fans at Kaizer Chiefs? Well, ADL, I think, yeah, this is how I lose my Chiefs card. I think that the branches can be controlled to a sense. The branches tend to not be as harsh as normal fans. And in a time where Kaizer Chiefs is not performing well, we can, just repeat that, Black King. They're more important because they're better controlled. I think Kaizer Chiefs, in this time of the 9 years we haven't had trophies, there's been a very, very big anger directed at fans. So the branches tend to fall into line. They host some of the things. I know the chairpersons of the branches have fan forums and things like that over at Naturena. I'm sure there's perks to it. I know with some of the fans I've seen at events, the Chiefs TV and all of that stuff, they really make these guys feel good. So I think that is the reason why they are more valued than us. Other fans that are not in branches or heads of branches or things like that. So I think that's why. It's more of a control thing. You know how your team thinks about us in social media. Zwane, everyone feels like they can do a better job. No, everyone wants to come to Kaizer Chiefs. Everyone wants to come to Kaizer Chiefs. All of the former coaches of Kaizer Chiefs are now coming out and saying that they can do a better job. I know that there was rumors of even Neil Tovey speaking about him and Miguel Camondi coming to Kaizer Chiefs. Like, there's so many people who are just availing themselves all of a sudden. And it's going to be interesting who Kaizer Chiefs actually pick to be the coach later on, you know. I'm interested to know what philosophy they're looking into. Like, if we were to think about the things that you need when you're looking for a coach, you know, things like your philosophy, things like your team, things like money and all of that stuff. I wonder who they're looking at. And I wonder what type of philosophy they're going to bring to Kaizer Chiefs. I know that as fans, we really do want a shoeshine and piano type thing, a flowing football and all of that. I don't know. I don't know if that's the way to go. And I don't know if there are still coaches who can do those type of things at the level that we need them to do. The sad thing about being a Kaizer Chiefs coach right now is that you're going to have to come with a lot of things. You're going to have to solve so many problems. It's similar in a way, in a sense, to when Mamelodi Sundowns hired Pitso. I think the type of coach that you need is going to need to be so many things. You're going to need to be, you're going to have a pedigree so that people respect you. You're going to have the backing of management. You're going to have to be able to, you know, control the media, the fans. You're going to have to have your own team there, because I don't want to see any of these people that have been in the Chiefs team right now, that technical team. I don't want to see them ever again. Dylan Shepherd, I don't want to see him on the bench anymore. Bobo Obrimatibe, Ushanyata, Iskorasetu. I don't want to see any of those people. The coach needs to come in with their own people. But more importantly, more importantly, I think the coach has to, not the coach, the team has to decide what they want to do going forward. I think we can't rely on a coach to be everything. So I'm rambling because I don't want to get myself down like that. I don't want to get myself down like that. Ultimately, the management is going to have to come to a decision. I think the problem with Kaizer Chiefs is not the front. It's not the field. It's not the technical team per se. It's the people at the back. I think that the way that they were running the team and the way they've been running the team is old. You cannot run a team with 3 people anymore. You need a lot more people that are qualified and have experiences in order for them to be part of that team and make the team move forward. And that is going to influence what your coach does. It's going to influence what the players do, right? I think at Chiefs, the people who are at the back right now are people that value different things than we do. They value different things than we do. There's players at Chiefs that are only there because when you go to Polokwane yesterday, they had a whole activation, signing, doing autographs, doing all of those things. And you put a dolly there, you put certain players there because there are draws. There are people that are popular, right? I think that is why we have a lot of players who are not leaving Kaizer Chiefs at the current moment. That's part of the reason. So they need to get their priorities in check. What do you want to do? What is the mandate for the coach who's coming in? What is the mandate for the coach that's coming in? What do we expect? When Kevin Johnson got hired, what was his mandate? When Zwane got hired, what was his mandate? And those things filter their way all the way down to the bottom. All those things. Rulani is shaking right now. Rulani is shaking right now. Sundowns is in disarray because they know exactly what the mandate is. The mandate was Champions League. Fine, you may keep his job. That's not the point I'm making, but they know exactly what needs to happen. And a lot of those players in that team understand that, hey, as Performanga, we're about to get let go, we're about to get released, we're about to get loaned out, we're about to get all of these things. Why? Because they understand that there is a big goal. What is Chiefs' big goal? When we haven't won in the last 5 games, last win was 5th of March, last win was 9th of March versus last goal scored was 9th of March versus Orlando Pirates. Yet the same players are on the pitch, and the same players are going to be the same players last year. They were the same players they're going to be the same players next year. They were the same players last year, right? Who's holding them accountable? Who's holding the coach accountable? Why is there no accountability when you see that? It's at the back. But anyway, let me read the comments. Hey, I don't want to go too much, guys. I don't want to go too much. Pitso and his staff are perfect for us as ADL. Are they? I don't know. Dumelang, today we're watching Lebza, leave us alone, please. Leave us alone. After seeing Papa yesterday, I say I no longer feel sorry for Kaizer Chiefs. The mad team, Lebza. I don't think Rulani will keep his job, says Mulwantwa. Mali says, we have a striker that has 3 goals in 19 games. Chiefs' big goal is to qualify for the top 8. But that's what I'm saying. Then, what type of performances are you going to get? Guys, at Kaizer Chiefs there, for me, there's a big lack of accountability. Huge lack of accountability across the board. The players are not accountable to their results. They're going to play the next day. They're going to play the following day. They're going to get their contracts. They're going to get to do their press stuff. Nobody's held accountable. You look at the coaches. Who's held accountable? Kevin Johnson is an interim. Everybody looks at him and says, he's an interim coach. It doesn't have anything to do with this. You know what, Kevin Johnson, 9 games before the league ends, we're going to say to you, no, you know what, just go sit down. End of this season, we'll see what happens with you, but we're going to move you at the end of the season. Whatever happens, happens towards the end, right? Abu still sitting within the structures. When you look at the guys at the top, same Chandis. Chiefs has been 9 years in the gutter. Who's been fired? Maybe you guys can tell me who's been fired, who's been moved on. So why would you do anything? Who's been replaced? So that's why I'm like, for me, I don't think a coach fixes this. I don't think Pitso, if Pitso is signed, I don't think he fixes this. He's not going to get the same level of support from management. He's not going to be able to do the same things that he did at Mamelodi Sundowns. Goal, finally, hey! Saile, 1 goal. Oh, Saze Sakora, guys. Saze Sakora. Hey. Ooh, mistake by Supersport lets us in. Oh, says the Sakora. Maybe it won't be that deep of a therapy session today. So yeah, guys, that's my thing. That's why I'm like, for me, gas panela. You'll bring in a Pitso. Pitso might want to do certain things. And the only thing I trust with Pitso is that if Pitso was to sign and they were to announce him and he was to get that job, I think at the end of the day, he wouldn't sign a contract that wouldn't give him a certain amount of control. Certainly not in South Africa. So I would trust that maybe he's got that control. Now the question again becomes, who is picking the coaches? And why are they picking the coaches? That's the other thing. And why I say it's a behind the scenes thing. Mawukhetha coach, you're not going to get a umuntu ozolwa nawe, ozokushouta, who's going to go out in the media and say things, who's going to put you under pressure. That's why we've got in Bozwane, Bo Johnson. It's easier to control them. It's easier. They're glad to be here. They're happy to be here. They're not doing too much. Hey, at least it's Korile. Yo, I'm so glad. I am so glad. But yeah, anyway. Also, that guy on the bench who's always arguing with Johnson needs to go. And that technical team, especially the fitness coach. Hey, finally, guys. Finally. ADL has 5-0 coming. The goal is not even... But you guys are the worst, eh? But Korile, guys. As it stands, we go to bed. Let's see. The live table says that as it stands, well, they haven't updated it, but as it stands, we would go to 34 points and we would be number 8. So top 8, guys. Top 8 solidified. I just got in the line and I hear you mention Zwani. I got triggered. Please use that's how I was doing. At least recordile, but at least recordile. What can we say? But I will say about this game, 20 minutes in, 1-0 to Kaizer Chiefs. Supersport na Yoshemai. There's nobody home there. There's no one home. Look at that. Arubi's coming out, not speaking to his defense. Could have been an issue for him. Ow! Ultra Chiefs did Dalajag. Ultra Chiefs did Dalajag, eh? 1 goal. Hey, Supersport is in the mud. Yo, Supersport is in the mud. Maybe, guys, we get these points versus Supersport, 3 points, and then we take on the other Pretoria rivals, Sundowns, Pretoria King residents, Sundowns on Thursday. Yo, if Rulani was to lose to Kaizer Chiefs, yo. Here comes Supersport. Maybe they'll show some life now, bo. Aboshandre Campbell, who are talking about being young players of the year. Hey, he's gone off the boil, eh? Does Mayo still count in the Young Player of the Year award? Is it up to 24 or what? I'm trying to think. How did Sundowns play yesterday? Hey, Malume Kutso, nothing happened yesterday. I don't know what match you saw yesterday. Nothing happened. Mr. Stepover scored. Is this a sign we're winning? Well, Tabang, a goal is a goal is a goal. But if you were to look at how the goal went in, I don't know. Imagine people for the top laughing at Sundowns for buying out in the semifinals of CAF. But Gavin deserves to be fired. Losing to Chiefs is a very difficult thing to do. That's why look, Kevin. If Rulani loses to Kaizer Chiefs, the noise. The noise. We needed this 1 goal yesterday. Imagine a useless goal like this. Guys, sometimes you must chase the ball. But again, that's what Sahile is good at. Sahile is not good at tactical play and all of that stuff. Let the ball bobble in the box and he'll finish it. But if he has to take time and make a decision, but hey, we hadn't scored since March, so at least the corner something. Guys, isn't do the number 10 we need for this starting lineup? Is he the number 10 you need for a pacey starting lineup? I would sooner play Mtanzane with Botupris because Mtanzane doesn't also want to hold the ball a lot. He wants to flick it. He wants to do those type of things that can release the faster players. Tends to hold the ball a lot. And that final pass here is not the strongest. I think it's good when we're in attack mode and you have to minus some players. But in terms of playing those three up front and playing a transition, I don't know if Mdu is the guy that fits this team. This team, the one that's on the pitch right now. OT, this might end in tears. Malums, leave us alone, Malums. Can you let us have our goal, guys? Ow. But Rulani can't lose to us because he'll join us next year. No. I like how you sidetracking yesterday's game. I get how you guys were going off. Hey, the group, yo, guys, the group today. The group, the Overthinking Football WhatsApp group, from 12 o'clock yesterday up to now. Hey, I see voice note, pictures, banter, defense, offense. Rulani must go, Rulani must stay. Hey guys, we are all a group play. So I'm gonna leave that. Is Potsani injured? I'm not sure. I don't know, Chantel. I haven't seen Potsani in a very long time there. No, it doesn't make us tick. He holds the ball until it's late. That's why I'm saying that is he the number 10 that you need for this team? And when I look on the bench, I see we've got Peterson, Quinica, Frosler, Castillo, Zwane, Mashiane, Vilakazi, Gonzalez, and Chivavairo. I don't think I mind Zwane playing that number 10 role. What do you guys think? I think Zwane playing that number 10 role, Uboy seems to be gifted with passing. He seems to find certain points where they can hurt the other team. Utlafela. Oh, mtetwa. Oh, Chiefs, mtetwa. Takalo says, how do I join the group? You join the group by going over to YouTube. So my YouTube channel, The Overthinking Football Show, subscribe, and then click on join. There'll be a button that says join there, and you'll gain access. If you can't find the button that says join, there's a link in my TikTok profile. Click on that link. It's a link tree. There's literally a button that says membership or WhatsApp. Click on that one, it will take you directly to the place. Then you'll gain access to the WhatsApp group. Shashawa chabula bafu. You want nil sipo. You want nil nyegele. You want nil. Team ya maikoranga. Since in 9 match. Nyegele, let me be happy, please. Keenan Pezade note. Hey, he finds them. Gavin finds them, ne? Just for one season, Zwane will be good. Not even just for one season. Just for the rest of this league, I think Zwane would be great with this guy. Tanzania would be my first choice for this front three, but Zwane could do very well there too. Just give up on the idea of holding the ball and building from the back. Let's try to get the ball up to Zwane as quickly as possible, and then Zwane makes the decision that sets the front three free. Kanti, not in Tetwa. No, I saw they played a throw-in. They tried to do a throw-in thing. And then was it Tetwa who tried to play it back? It's Moshilum Tetwa. There's one player I feel sorry for, it's him. He could have had a Carling Cup right now. Guys, I'm warning you. The noise right now is not loud for this Esperance thing. It's not loud. Lose to Chiefs. Oh, lose to Chiefs. Where can I watch the game? DSTV, channel 202 or DSTV stream. That's all I'm allowed to say. And I mean, I'm paying you for anything. I don't know why, but it's cool. Wahib says it's nice to see Chiefs in the lead. I just want to see Chiefs come home with 3 points as well, Wahib. What do you think of the Dolly situation? Why would you want to give him a contract? Why would you want to renew him? It goes back to the thing I was saying earlier when I was like, some of the players at Kaizer Chiefs have only been, how, Boomer, you are wasting time this early in the game. Some of the players at Kaizer Chiefs have been signed for commercial reasons. Keegan Dolly is a great speaker. He's respected because of the 2016 CAF Champions League win. But when you look at the Kaizer Chiefs, you finally have a chance. You have a point where you can restart. So you can get rid of 1.3 million in what? Wage money, salary money, right? You can possibly bring in new players. Why extend Dolly? Even if it's at the lower rate or whatever. Nimfunelan hardly plays 10 games. And this is not me being mean at Dolly or hating Dolly or whatever. Not even about hate. At this point, we have to evaluate what we have. And if there are contracts that are coming at the end, I think there's a very good, that creates a very good situation for a new coach to come in, assess for himself, and bring in other players. Abanye need to go, guys. Let's be honest. So I don't mind that the negotiations are going badly. I just hate that there were negotiations in the first place. The lead is going away very soon, says Mulanto. Beautiful goalkeeping there by Vuma. I agree. We shouldn't have signed him in the first place. No, it's blind signings, guys. It's blind signings. Kaizer Chiefs has been making blind signings for years now. In fact, I'm curious as to what the process when they sign players at Kaizer Chiefs. What is the process? Who pitches who scouts? Is there a report? Do they sit down or is it just about, we floated this idea of this player, the fans seem to like him. You see what I mean about Saile? If he has time to think and make a decision, he will 8 times out of 10 make the wrong one. But if he comes in the last 15 minutes and it's a tap in or it's a shot, a simple shot, wonderful play. If that's what you're looking for. Patrice tries to curl it. 32 minutes in. Yeah, no, Supersport has been dead. Supersport has been dead. So, as I was saying, what is the process to sign at Kaizer Chiefs? Rulani told us about how they do it at Sundowns, or gave us a little bit of insight into how they do it at Sundowns, where I believe he tells them what he wants and maybe suggests some players. They go out, the technical team, the TDs and all of those people, Fleming, they go out and compile information on that player, but also on other players that could fit the bill. Those players are then presented to Rulani, and by not just a decision by him, there's a brains trust that then decides which players to look at. Rulani basically ranks them. So, for example, Ribeiro was on a list of 5, if I'm not mistaken, and Rulani went and looked at his stats, watched some video on him, decided the plan, and said, "Okay, I want this one. If these are the options that you're giving me, I'm going to take this one specifically," right? That's the process. I don't think the process at Kaizer Chiefs is that thorough, to be honest with you. And I might be nyatzing them, but it does seem like it's not that thorough. Or at least there isn't that much input. Sometimes you just need a lot of people for a decision to pass through. I've always said about Mamelodi Sundowns, the nice thing about them is that a decision has to pass through Fleming, international former Chelsea scout, and build Denmark's youth, the Danish youth structures. So then he's one layer. It has to go through Coach Rulani and Michael Loftman and those guys. That's another layer. There's other people like Trot Moloto and some of the other legends, Daniel Mambush and all those people. So it really is deciding by committee, right? And then Fleming also showed us that app, Transfer Room. I know Pirates also uses it. I don't know if they have access to it. I don't know if they use it. Transfer Room and those things. For example, Islander was signed from a 15-minute conversation at a Transfer Room event. So he went to this event. They met up with other club officials. They were speaking about what they want. The other guy was like, okay, I know this team has this player. And then they did their due diligence. Within 2 weeks, the player was signed because they understood what they wanted. Does Kaizer Chiefs understand what they want? But anyway, being a huge commercial brand dictates the signings at Kaizer Chiefs. ADL, that's true. But Kaizer Chiefs was built on a brand of winning. Might not have been the league, but there was a time we were winning at least a trophy every year. It was a brand of winning. So whatever you're doing at Kaizer Chiefs, at the end of the day, it needed to end with a win. So those commercial gains that we got didn't come from signing popular players. It didn't come from making easy decisions when you're making coaches or listening to fans or being on Facebook. How many of you guys knew who Obua was when he signed for Kaizer Chiefs? Serge Jiwa, Kapamba Musasa, a ton of players. We can't have known Junior Khanye by that time when he signed. We can't have known about them by then. So why now? Is it now fans and their decisions that are making signings at Kaizer Chiefs? Did you guys know Vermezovic when he was signed by Kaizer Chiefs? Did you know Ted Dimitri? Okay, Ted maybe. Ernst Middendorp. We didn't know any of these people. So why now is it up to us to make these decisions? I will keep the calm ones. I'll keep calm once they score too unpredictable, these ones. Chiefs must score at least before 60 minutes. Another one before Supersport comes back. I wonder how much, Buga says, I wonder how much was Mfundo Vilakazi's deal? Do you think players still get 30K a month? I think the last contract, the contract he was on before this one was probably a bad contract. It was probably an 8 to 10,000 maybe. No, wait, this is first professional. No, he's probably sitting on 25 maybe. Not 25 maybe, depending on how good his agent is. But usually, if you come from Chiefs youth, you don't get paid very high by Kaizer Chiefs. At least not initially. It's not going to come from the first contract. Look at how they're all running. Stanton Dupreez just ran into the same corridor, but then Mori didn't pass them. Hey, Supersport is bad, man. Chiefs are still bigger than many clubs in Africa. No, commercially, can't touch them. TK says Chiefs are the best team in the world. Motaung says Gonzalez. Well, they went and fetched him. Knowledge Musona. Mbesuma. I saw Mbesuma was playing in some tournament under 20 before he was signed by Chiefs. But otherwise, we didn't know any of these players when they were signed. Corner Kaizer Chiefs, they have had the better of the possession. They are playing a lot more than a Supersport. I don't know if they're being threatening, but in terms of possession, Kaizer Chiefs has had a bulk of it right now. Supersport is struggling. Here's the crazy thing about our league. If Kaizer Chiefs wins this game, they are closer to Stellenbosch than Stellenbosch is to Sundowns. So Stellenbosch is number 2. They're closer to Stellenbosch than they are to Sundowns. They would only be 6 points away from Iskukun at number 4. Like, hey, our league is a lucky packet, eh? It is a lucky packet. Sia says, why is Castillo on the bench? I don't understand. I don't understand it, Sia. I honestly don't understand it. I think Castillo, at the beginning of the season, was in line to be one of the signings of the season. I think he had scored 3 goals. In the beginning, they'd put him in that 6 role, which he played very well. Yes, he wasn't a 6, but he had a composure and a calmness and a way to play. He looked above the Chiefs guys. Then, as time went by, you could see that whatever's happening at Chiefs is starting to infect this man. And now he's not playing. I stick by my assertion that I've made before. I feel like there's 2 Chiefs teams. I feel like there's a helicopter team and a speed team. And we've been mixing and matching players for too long. Theo, I don't know if Theo's here. We spoke about a bomb squad, having a bomb squad type idea where if a game hits 70 minutes, you bring Gonzalez, you bring in Chivavairo, you bring in Castillo, you let Solomons push up, maybe a Happy Mashiane on the other side pushing up, and just pepper them with crosses. Frostler, pepper them with crosses, right? As the bomb squad. We know Castillo's good at that. We know Gonzalez can be a physical presence there. I don't think he scores, but at least you have to think about somebody. And we know that Chivavairo is a very good player. Bypass the midfield, hit them with a helicopter. Then the second team is the speed team. So for me, this is the speed team. But the thing about the speed team is that the speed team doesn't build the ball. Saile can't hold the ball for long. Dupreez can't hold the ball for long. Shabalala over here is not a playmaking 10, so you're not going to combine with them like that. Ustebe and Umtetwa, they do defensive responsibilities. So for me, then you play the speed team, and that is just quick transition. Win the ball, play it into areas. Not necessarily high, play it into areas where you try get those 3 off and running as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible, they need to catch they need to catch the defenses off guard. Mara, Chiefs has been suffering by playing 2 systems in one. Here's Shabalala. Does Shabalala fit in with these guys who need a final ball, who need a through ball, who need a defense splitting pass on transition? Mdu can't give you that. So why play Mdu other than the fact that he makes fans happy? You could even argue that there's a third team at Kaizer Chiefs that is a ball-playing team. Abozwane, Abomdu, Modi, I guess, may fall into that one. A ball-playing team. Tati Polo, Inka Polo, if amut, You also have those players that are capable of that stuff on the bench too. So I think there's a little bit of confusion at Kaizer Chiefs as to which personnel fit with which personnel. That's why I gave him credit to say, at least you realized that Dupreez and Saile and Modi might play a little bit better together than that thing we were watching where Dupreez is the winger. Now Dupreez is crossing. I was a crosser. Chivavairo's not getting. Oh, guys. Does Supersport have a better squad than us? No. So Chiefs are without Gonzalez and Castillo. Well, Gonzalez and Castillo are on the bench right now. Sundowns lose, Chiefs win, says Calvin. Sinja says, because Telly did not... I'm not going to say it. So Chiefs are following up the Moroccan team now. Which Moroccan team? Stellenbosch is well coached. And they come with one philosophy. I've said this before. Coach Barker doesn't roll alone. He's assistant coach Wesley and the guy who's head of DDC Van. They've been together ever since he was at Amatax, when Amatax was still in the PSL. So I think their understanding and the philosophy and everything is like this. They know exactly what they're going to do. They just needed to get a little bit more serious. And I think we might see a better Stellenbosch. Next year even. Why would you foul him there? Ngatonsumuntu. On the left-hand side, like by the corner. Why would you do that? It doesn't make That's finally Supersport. Supersport and Chiefs are in the same boat. Z Dog, well, thank you for the rose. And Tabi ADL, thank you for the roses. Moroccan teams with crosses into the box, but don't have. Yes, Wahib. Even the cross itself, you have better crossing players. Frosler is an incredible crosser of the ball. Why is Dupree's doing it at times? It never made sense to me. Chiefs must just buy quality players and hope for the best. And it's back. Yeah. Is that number 2? Hi, Rev. Why Sundowns is the only team that has VAR? Rev. Okay, he was offside though, but still. Quality of the players and Dumiso. Quality of players doesn't matter if the players don't know what they're going to be doing or you don't know how you're going to utilize those players. It means nothing. You get what I mean? It's like you buy a Ferrari while you live on a mountain, a Plazini that has no roads. You're still going to ruin that car. You get what I mean? It makes no sense. We can talk about quality. Dove was quality. Msimango was the Bafana player, captain of TS Galaxy. You have guys like Abupule Modi, who was one of the more dangerous players in the league when he was at Golden Arrows. You had Abangobo, who are players of the year. You have Abukiwa defenders of the year. You have Abukiwa Toli. You have their resumes. You had all of those guys. But if there's no structure and plan for you to fit into the team, and we don't know how we're going to use you, it doesn't make sense. Chiva Vairo took Maruma Callens all the way to, the semifinals of the CAF Confed Cup. He scored 17 goals last year. Barely. I think he's got 1 or 2 this year at Kaizer Chiefs, right? You can buy as much quality as you want. You can get all the players that fans are crying for and look good and all of that. But if you don't have a plan for how they're going to actually fit into your team, it all means nothing. It means nothing. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Yes, Wahib Steve. They will take their main players, example, Mendieta. Exactly what I'm saying. And I low-key blame the fans for pressurizing management. No, screw that. Now we'll fight you guys tooth and nail about that thing. Fans can't pressurize the team that's doing badly. Sundowns can complain about fans because their fans are acting otherwise, even though they're doing so well. Chiefs management on their own doesn't care. Chiefs management on their own doesn't care to get better. Can't blame us, the fans. Can't blame us, the fans. Okay, so it's halftime, guys. Remember that it's going to be open. I'm going to open the multi-guest right now. Please remember, bottom of your screen, there's a multi-guest button. It's a pink figure hugging a blue figure. Oh, now Dylan Shepherd's coaching there. Guys, please remember you have to be following me. You have to be following me in order to jump in. Can't be. Let me see who's here. Prati, welcome, my brother. How are you?
Kimonate, bro. How's it?
Kisha, Pumandralita.
Yeah, what's hard today? I really have whole mare sale pesa hapo. Bafana ba iketlile mare a ke itumele ke mo ka la game e ke nagana gore itse gore ba ka e wina the way le gore Supersport e dlala ka teng today. Supersport wa bona gore ke team e emelang like e tshamekang ka di-moments ba emela di-moments gore di tle then ba batle gore kora so far so good re dira hantle but ke nagana gore Chiefs after scoring le bone ba dirile man ba ile ba ntsha lenao mo accelerating ba iketla too much and ya se se tla re bola tshwanetse re a tsheke haholo re tshameke man and Chiefs ke nagana gore e shota player like box to box player man ish mathata a rona mantsi bro
Mara bateng bo Castillo. Bateng ko benching.
why I start wa bona mistake wa ga bra Gavin, why I start ba re ke mang ba re ke mang Sithebe le Mthetho ke nagana gore Mthetho ai today o lose di ball too much a ke tse why a ba predictable so ha a thola bolo a tshameka tshwanetse a dlala pass player to ka o batla go passa di long ball ai na khona we
Okay, get Mr. Pratik, but what's something? Let me go to Sinja.
alright.
Sinja with the burner. Welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
I'm okay. Mr. Oti, hey,
Yes.
lately you have been a lot of you're unfair lately. What's going on? Are you right?
Unfair. How am I unfair?
Listen, when Nikovic wasn't scoring goals and Manyama wasn't scoring goals and Billet wasn't scoring goals, Dolly was the one that was collecting points with those free kicks. Now
Mm.
all of a sudden we don't know why he was signed.
No, he was signed for that. Why did he get the new contract? Why are they negotiating now?
Yes, but
Would you sign him now, right
then
now? Oh, yes, would you keep
after
him?
watching the chasing of the sun, I would actually I would. If you look
Why?
at if you look at two because games are not won on the field.
Mm.
That's what that chasing of the sun actually showed me. You need
Mm.
figures that will win you the games off the field in the dressing room. And I don't see Mart, I don't see Bavuma, I don't see Dove, I don't see Shanti, I don't see Msimango winning you games in the dressing room. They are not those players that would change the mindset of Chabalala, of Uduba, of Tanzania, whoever is having a bad game. You need a player like Dolly who's going to be able to talk to you. If you listen to what Pavuma was saying when he was speaking about Kune, you could
Mm.
actually see the role of Kune is beyond the field. His presence.
I understand that, but I also don't get
And,
that
and,
from
and
Dolly. Do you get that
I
from
get
Dolly?
that. I get that from Dolly. I actually get that from Dolly. I get there's a clash in seniorship at Chiefs between Dolly and Kune. But
Mm.
I think Dolly can speak to the massacant. I think he's got very influence. And he also speaks to Castillo. If you look at when Dolly was away, Castillo has
Mm.
not been scoring those goals because no one can communicate with him fluently. Understand? As well as this young chap, Christian Saile as well. I think to
Mm.
speak in your own native language, to have someone who speaks multiple languages and connects with everyone and
But
understand.
then
Dolly speaks everyone's language.
sign a translator. Why do we need to give somebody a contract who's not going to be on the pitch? Make him an assistant coach then.
All I'm saying is this: as a player, he is quite influential. Oh, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Going back to the game,
The
Mr. Uti,
game.
I think Sitebe is has lost his ruthlessness. I
Mm.
think he's lost his ruthlessness. He's not as ruthless as he was at Amazon. And I
Mm.
think we need a ruthless number eight. We need a number eight who's going to take shots. We need a
Mm.
number eight who's going to find and also drag players and pull players to him to create space for your number 10.
Mm.
Every time Sitebe has a ball, it's like he doesn't know what to do with it.
Mm.
And I'm very worried that I think they're going to sell Usitebe and they're giving him game time so they may be able to release him and for him to get a player. I mean,
Mm.
for him to get a team as well.
Mm.
I don't
Mm.
understand why he keeps on playing him. The only reason that I have is that they are going to sell Usitebe at the end of the season.
Mm. Okay,
And
okay.
I want to agree with you. I want to agree with you on the different types of chiefs. There is a ball route one chiefs. There is a
Mm.
speedy chiefs, and there is a ball playing chiefs. But you must also
Mm.
understand. I think you need that in a team. You need a team that is versatile, because
Yeah.
there are games whereby you are going to need ball players, like Sundowns. We saw that yesterday. They needed their ball players. You
Mm.
need a team that you need. Sometimes you need to play the long route, and we saw that they are
Mm.
not efficient with the long route. If you are
Mm.
going to plan forward, you have to plan a squad that is very diverse. And
Mm.
and I think we do have the players. It's just that we need a technical team that can be able to assist the players to
I
execute
agree.
those plans very well. My
Yeah.
last comment, Mr. Oti, and then I'm gonna
Mm.
go out. I think we
Mm.
are unfair on Uskora, our Hercules. If you look
Mm.
at our players, when they come, they haven't played a single game. When they come in, they finish 90 minutes. It
Mm.
shows that the physique of our players as well. As a
Mm.
training, as a fitness coach, I'm looking at Chabalala is able to push people off the ball. Small as he is. Same as Umshini, small as he is, but he'll push you off the ball. It shows that we've got a good fitness coach. How many times have you seen a team player going out with an injury, especially a player that hasn't played a game? You watch Sundowns, they can finish 90 minutes. And they say, oh, they're playing games, they're playing
But that's
games.
unfair. Chiefs has 2 weeks all the time.
Wait. What does that Mr. Break Your Leg? What is his name? Bongani Zungu. He doesn't play, but when he comes in, he hardly finishes a game. But he doesn't play all the time. He's a player that sits on the bench. Terence Maseko, he cannot even finish a game. And we say match fitness. Doesn't have match fitness. You don't get match fitness as the Chiefs. A player can sit the whole season. When he comes in, he's going to finish 90 minutes. And we have to give Oskora his credit, Betunana. Come on, that guy is doing amazing work. I'm not saying that you must get. I'm not saying you must renew his contract, but I'm saying I see his work. That's what I'm saying.
I was saying that if you're going to bring in a coach, most of them come with their own fitness people. It's usually something now that is fashionable in coaching. So rather than when you change that technical team, let Tabang.
Okay.
We've seen Elsa Storm, Boskora. We've seen them come in. It's not a hill we must die on.
We've never seen such a nice fitness coach like Oskora. Our players are very tough.
Elsa Storm. Elsa Storm.
Even Elsa was doing that good.
Elsa. Let me go to Austin Time. I'm going to come back. Let me go to Austin Time. Austin Time. Yeah, Kora team ya.
Hey, Abdoti. Jwale no tjena sa re tswile hore na team match o fela ne ke me haya e hana lo ya half time ke re mperi ka kotletse ka yona only one goal ye nana per thole 3 points Come on Supersport le yona desperate gale ba igigitla ntse itshwanela le rona e batla o tswa ka rona go thata
o itse ke market bora Supersport e ke tsebang ena
ho thata Abdoti ho thata ene yena a ka nna ntsha maqhekwa o bone last ona kentse bo OB a kentse bo Chabalala ho no bapala ya betire hona le matsatsi a namang so ha fe bana ba banyane chance a bone hore na ba tla etsang
hey go shebile di movie Emma Billy Kabza Emma Billy we can hear the TV that's why I'm muting you I'm coming to you
Abdoti tapela ke rapelang Tapela ke rapelang ene ke mango wa Natala wa di tretsantsang le tso lahla di bolo a re bora
mang Stebe
ke mama Stebe wa bora o lahla di fela bana ba shebele ba seletsa bolo yena ha itshwara fela wa ilahla ai
okay
Tabala lo bona hala o bapala hantle ha o kene OB khate ba tlo tsana
okay
Ahly goal ena yona ke batla re khumamele hore ha ebe ba tlameha ho raela di bolo fela moyeng ha di ye
Kwalami mati metsa kena ke gutla o se tsabe ke batla re ke kenye Kamza fast Kamza welcome to the show how are you Kamza there we go okay hi Prati Nchale ka Supersport what's happening at Supersport Kawani they don't even look competitive and Rona Rona we have a little thing re-injured Rona mara le bona it seems like they're worse what's happening there
Supersport no nna go bua nnete a bona sometimes ke style of play ke nagana gore Supersport ha ba ke ba tlhoka experience because of Gavin ke utlwe ka re ba re o tsentse bontsi ba di player tse di tsentseng ke ba ba tsang ko barking DDC MDC ya ke nagana ke experience ba tlhoka leadership mo teaming pero o tla ba motivator a bontsha gore like gore tshameka yang ke nagana go na le tshokonyana go kgona go bona gore le bo ba re ke mafano
Campbell
Champion ya ba tla go tshameka but go na le ba frustrated ba kgone go kopana hantle like combination ya eyo ya leka but so far mara ke nagana gore maybe Gavin ka tla bua le bone ba ka re bontsha mathata because wa bona gore Chiefs mo midfielding go bua nnete Chiefs mo midfielding ra leka ke ene bothata ba Chiefs a kitse ba sa favor ke Mantlwane e chance ba re ke mang Samkelo Zwane ke nagana mo di-playereng tsotlhe tse di tshamekang go Chiefs Samkelo Zwane ise a thole chance le ene o deserve chance bo Sithebe bo ba re ke mang bo tswang Stellenbosch bo ba re ke mang Mthethwa ai ga ke na bothata ba gore a ba tshamekise mara a se ka ba tshamekisa ka nako e ke nagana gore Sithebe Mthethwa ba tshameka papadi e one le Tlhanti a bona go na le phatla ka mo Tlhanti kale a bona gavin anti bothata ba gagwe ga o ka plana tshwanetse a planene mo go Tlhanti ba ka re bontsha kotsi
okay
because
left hand side the Chiefs
yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Pratiki Atlahape. Let me go to Sinje. Sinje, I know we are limping, but it seems like there's a team there on the pitch that's limping worse than us. What's happening at Supersport?
Listen, I think they are CAF. I don't think they prepared a squad for CAF. I think it's having their toll on them. And I think this is the result that they have exhausted their energy level of their team. This is where I see that Gavin does not have that much depth in Supersport. So I think that's what we are currently seeing. So they are limping, and they are limping very well. But listen, we went to CAF finals with a even worse squad. That we did not even have 5 players.
In a transfer ban.
Yeah, we went with arguably the worst Kaizer Chiefs squad ever. We went to the CAF final. The worst Chiefs squad ever. Silver medalist of CAF, but you are not there. A squad that costs less than 50 million a year. Still, it's CAF silver medalist. But anyway, this game, Mr. Oti, just a fun fact. To watch Supersport versus Chiefs would have cost you $60. And for children under the age of 12, it would have cost you $20. So basically, Sundowns is eating from the children's menu.
I thought when you off-ramp from that other point, I thought you weren't going to on-ramp to another one.
But listen, it's going to be an interesting second half, Mr. Oti. Let's see what Kevin is a good coach. This is where we are going to see.
Tell me what's going to happen in the second half.
I think if Chiefs gets an early goal, then we might see Kevin Johnson experimenting with players with players that are on the bench. Maybe we'll see Samkelo Zwane entrance earlier and vilakazi entrance earlier. I think this is one of those games where I want to see those boys playing in this game. That is Duduzu Chabalala, vilakazi, Samkelo Zwane. I think with them keeping the ball, it's going to be a nice one. I'm foreseeing a Jibril goal. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to say I'm seeing Lakay, Dugamanja, and I'm not sure. I didn't see the last one. They're coming on. Do you think that Gavin could still have a trump card and bring in Abo Pasera and those guys? Would it make a difference?
Yeah, it will make a difference, in particular with a shaky pairing, Sithebe and Mthethwa. Both of them, I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether they don't know how to play with each other. I don't know why we're keeping this pairing. I think Castillo is going to be sold, and I think Mart might also be leaving. I think maybe that's why the coach doesn't want to exhaust him as well. But this pairing, Sithebe and Mthethwa, for me, it's not working.
What's your prediction?
I'm predicting a 2-0 Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, because we can't be paying 60 rand and then watch 1-0 and all those things. I mean, come on, guys. At least the Streetwise is 2 when you watch Chiefs, you've got an option of buying Streetwise 2 or watching a Kaizer Chiefs game. Like when Sundowns is playing, the only option you have, which is makwena, even the quarter, I put with the run, Mr. Oti. So, so basically, I think people that watch Sundowns, they collect the money for the ticket from their customers or from the ashtray of the car. I don't foresee someone using their bank app to buy a Sundowns ticket. Can you tell me, Mr. Uti, would you open up your bank app just to buy a good one ticket?
Mara Sitch. Hey, Mara, how about it? I think 4 cigarettes in the car. Hey, Mara, you guys, let me go, Prati. Hey, Prati. Bakana barke kabona Kevin let's change. The change itself the chincha came for Supersport.
Yeah, di ka change game for Supersport ke nagana gore o batla leadership ntse ke bua ka yone le experience ya tlhokega because of wa bona gore Chiefs le one ya shake mo gare mo between ba re ke mang Sithebe le Mthethwa. Then yone ba ka re tlhagisetsa kotsi fela mara ba tshwanetse ba lebelele left hand side ya Chiefs go tlhanti kwa ba ka tswa ka sengwe ba nnete.
Oh, Kakenya Mangwena, how like Kevin Johnson.
I get Kevin
Come
Johnson
somehow,
sacrifice
Kenya
one between Sithebe and Tata getting some Kelozwan. Then Jen say Pulemudi ever since go very Hajahani Pulemudi created Maraka go very then Ibla Timakansa Pulemudi getting Obrigado.
Okay. Score prediction, Prati.
I Chiefs go in a game either 2-1 or 2-0.
Okay. Hey, Lewana Kole one all of a sudden lichinchile, but it's fine. Thank you so much, Prati. Guys, my timer is up at 45 minutes to whatever the timer says, and you've got the time. So it's 2 minutes now at 45. We are now in 47 minutes. It is 1-0. Kaizer Chiefs scored through Usaile. Not a classic, wonderful goal, but it's a goal nonetheless. We hadn't scored a goal since the 9th of March when we scored the 2 versus Pirates. So it's a good thing that we got those goals out of the way. And then... yeah, it's an indifferent first half. Look, Chiefs, we know, is not necessarily the best playing team right now. We don't have the best possession. We don't have a proper plan. It doesn't look like there's tactics that are, at play here. It seems like we're just playing a game. But it just so happens that we played somebody that is in a worse position than us. And Sinja made a very good point when he spoke about Supersport and how maybe they didn't prepare for the CAF competitions that they took part in. They took part in the Confed Cup. And even when you look at the way they set up this team, Pasera's on the bench, like he came in now second half, as well as Jugamanja. You still have Igodaro who are on the bench. He made the change for Makitikiti to come on. You have Bosian Kulua on the bench. So is this a case that Kaizer Chiefs is playing so well? Or is it a case that Supersport played a weakened team? For whatever reason, they're playing that team. There's a lot of experienced players that were available on that bench that haven't made it onto the pitch. And my fear is that what happens when those guys start combining? Look at now how under pressure we're under. Look at how under pressure. Oh, thank you, Zugamanja. Public crossbar. Yo. Hey, Vugi Supersport. Vugi Supersport. Oh, Vugi Supersport. They're looking for a penalty. Has it been granted as a penalty? Oh, yo.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Oh, Father God. Oh. Crossbar. Oh, it wasn't Jugamanje, it was Hrobla, I think. Yeah, Hrobla. Hrobla hit the crossbar. Whoa, Nkosiam. It's a penene.
Penalty.
Oh, Nkosiam, left-hand side of Chiefs' defense. They gave away a penalty. Right, Boomer. Right, Sunny. Zanele says sine party. Chantal says our Chiefs has bad luck. Oh, nkosi yami. Brady, what did I say about the left-hand side? Oh, nkosi yami. Hey, sis Javlele igoli yethu. Yeah, waste the time, Dove. Imagine going from Witbank to Limpopo. Why am I stressed? Why am I stressed? Hey, Mara. I'm not feeling sorry for the team, says Lives Up. Enter Club. Santi is always the culprit. Yo, our Chiefs has bad luck. Okay, they're wasting as much time. This usually helps to take the person who's taking the penalty to take them off. I see Ustebe, who is trying to buy us some more time there. Let's see. Yeah, they're trying very hard to mind game them, eh? I see what you guys are saying about the left-hand side. The right-hand side now. Bajabula omakhelwane. Why do they keep on playing Tove and why? I don't understand it. I think I'm more comfortable with Tove at left back than I am at left centre back. Ngitheni mina nathini nina. Santi tells me they shouldn't renew his contract. I think they're going to try. Penalty to Supersport United.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Oh, Father God. Can you please let Boomer guess the right way? Who's taking it? Is it Juga? Ah, Father God. Okay, Supersport has scored. It is now 1-1. But it's still early. Makosi, it's still early. I'll pay you more, Kosi. I guess that's what we say. I'll pay you more, Kosi, guys. Oh. OT, a few minutes ago, you were very, very happy. I was very happy. You know, PK, sometimes you have to enjoy what little happiness this life will grant you. But to be fair to Supersport, they did score. And yeah, Kaizer Chiefs, I don't know, man. It's starting to feel that way. It's starting to feel a way.
Yesterday, my stomach, she was there. It's not a right.
Oh, my stomach is not a right, guys. My stomach is not a
Bathi
right.
oh kakazela why you kakazeling my brother relax
I'm kakazeling because this is how it starts, man. This is how it starts. Imagine making a change. Zugamanja, Bakenya Lake. I'm sure bangasibhala kahle if they were to go Pasera. But you go Daro for Grobler, or maybe even play a front three. Eesh. This is how it starts. Look at how Lake is running. The only person I feel sorry for at Kaizer Chiefs is Kevin Johnson because he's a good manager. There's no such thing, Lebza. There's no such thing. Kevin Johnson showed his hand a few times. I'm at the point where I blame everyone. I blame everyone. I don't even want to remember. I don't even want the rumors about, hey, the teams get given to him. Next, you signed the contract. You joined the team. You knew where it was, knew what it was doing when they called you and you took the job on. Nakona Nai, he was a fantasy signing by fans. One particular fan, Junior Khanye. But let me not say anything about that. Let me not say anything about that. Vuma doesn't try when it comes to pens, says Ndumi. So Dove can't stay on his feet in Kinga. Umchita uhlezi egiciga nje siyeke wena friction, but back to normal routine. No, PK, we're scoring another one here. Chantal says, can it be 3-1 or 3-2? Please, Chantal, but can you make sure you add when you say that which team? It must be 3-2 to us. The players not being able to bury chances is not his problem. You can see quality football at times. Lebza, I don't know which Chiefs you've been watching. But yeah, I don't know which Chiefs you've been watching. Nazo, goal number 2. Don't trap, just shoot the ball. Kevin is a good person. He's a great person. Mara, having a 6 who uses 1 foot says Sutu King. Mzi says we must relegate it. Maybe we will learn. Yo, guys, relegation. Do you guys think the Premier Soccer League would allow Kaizer Chiefs to be relegated? I can tell you now, if Kaizer Chiefs were to get relegated, points-wise, last of the log, 16, if they were to get relegated, the status would be sold that day. That day, we'd be losing another PSL team and Chiefs would still be in. That day, same time. No? League can't afford to get rid of Kaizer Chiefs. The whole circumference of Kaizer Chiefs is out of top 8. No, Gert. No. We're still in review. The review is going to take another 34 minutes in order to run through, since this is a very big decision. Loki wants us to be number 14 just to get a wake-up call to management. Will they wake up, Chantel? Will they wake up, or will they think, phew, we can be that bad and not be relegated? That's crazy. Plus, there's also some very bad teams under us. Guys, if we can get to 15,000 likes, I go to multi-guest again, and we keep speaking. They would nominate a sacrificial lamb amongst the smaller teams. Malume Kutso, quick fast. Let's see who'd go. On the PSL table right now, Richards Bay is number 15. You can't lose Amazulu. You can't lose Golden Arrows because Matu is very strong that side. I'd probably say Polokwane City takes a dip. I think Cape Town City takes a dip. Polokwane City takes a dip. I think Royal AM, they make Mam Kize an offer she can't refuse because there were rumors that she wants to get rid of that team. 58 minutes in, it is 1-1. Chiefs scored first in the first half. We got to celebrate the first half, Nyana. And now there was a penalty given away. Do you think Gonzalez was a bad signing or he still has potential? Asks Uandile. To give him the benefit of the doubt, I don't know what he was meant to be because we haven't seen what he's meant to be. What I saw from Gonzalez was a big guy who could be a physical presence in the box for crosses and things. I think the best thing we've seen from him was when he hit the crossbar from a header. But then you ask the question that how many times does he get that opportunity, as well as Chiba Vairo, for example, right? So for me, I don't want to be overly negative on Gonzalez because we haven't seen that much of him. I mean, the one time we saw him well was when he was playing a Sundowns game where at some point he was playing right wing back while we were defending. I think a lot of the Chiefs players are being let down by the team not being able to play the football that needs to be played to the strengths of each of the players. So I don't want to say too much about Gonzalez because asimbonanga that much, Shem, umtanabantu, right? I do, though, I will say that whoever signed him, it makes no sense. Again, you signed a player without necessarily knowing where you're going to put him, what you're going to do with that player. You know, say what you want to say about a coach like Ernst Middendorp. When Middendorp was at Chiefs, everybody knew exactly what they were doing. We didn't know Nekovic. Nekovic. You could tell that there was a plan. They looked at it, they assessed it, they researched it, they analyzed it, and they said, okay, fine, this is what we want to do, and this is the player that's going to fit. These players, I could say the same thing about Mtetwa. I could say the same thing about Kimang. Sorry. Modi. What does Modi do? What has Potsani done? What has Mdantsane done this season? So would it be fair for me to say that they're bad players or that the team didn't know what to do with them? And we're seeing it by them not playing much. Now, Potsani, when last did you see Potsani? Do you guys even know what he looks like still? Should have just stayed at Royal AM, chilled at Royal AM. Modi could have chilled at Golden Arrows. Teto could have a trophy right now if he had chilled at Stellenbosch. Oh, there's a lot of them. Ashley Dupreez could have a trophy maybe at this point. I think he's similar to Ikram Reyners, for example. So yeah, let's see. What's the deal with Castillo? I don't know. Has Gonzalez ever started a game? No, he has not started a game. Almost everyone at Chiefs is a terrible signing. Thank you, Chantel. Wahib says, I've said Chiefs must score before 60 minutes and see now it's 1-1 before 60 minutes. How are we going to get the same changes? And Fundo's going to come in to make the fans happy. We might get a Zwani cameo, who knows? How come no Chiefs players is warming up in 60 minutes? Hey, Wahib. Don't stress us, Wahib. Maliba, welcome. I'm seeing Supersport score the second goal soon before 73rd minute. Supersport is going to introduce Ikodaro. And they're going to run at Chiefs. Maybe even Moralo. They're going to run at Chiefs. And I don't know if they're going to be able to hold it. Oh, Kevin Johnson is always so angry there on the bench. He says that his players were fighting last time in the changing rooms. There must be no award ceremony this year at Naturena. Witness! The award ceremony is not for Chiefs. It's for the sponsors. Yeah. Give up another marketing possibility. Another marketing event. I see we've passed 15,000. Guys, you're welcome to request. Everybody will get 2 minutes to state what they feel about the game. And then we'll just keep rolling. So if you want to have a say, request, come in. You remember, you have to be following me in order to jump in. Bottom of your screen, pink figure, hugging a blue figure. And then you click on that request, I let you in. So let's see. Oh, Ausintabi.
Okay.
Ausintabi.
Abdoti.
What's alang?
What's I got Supersport in Korile Pili, Jolo Hannes and Serifile Mayarona Pisu Ramvela, Gabriel right. Barefa Hopunyana 2 minutes into Diajiga. I Chiefs Mara. Yo, I never nyek. Yo.
Mara, I believe I hope Ausintabi.
Auti how to kire e ka be bantse ba tloletse Supersport ya go ra shwa tlare ra shwa shwi jalo ka tsentse re shwile ba re fa switsenyana ba re utlwisa go tsekere ke ntwe jwang ha re ra ka tsekere ba re kwala mlomi
Mara, okay, Ausintabi, o setse 27 minutes. Ba ka save a game in ba re fe 3 points.
Ba tla save jwang go bona go Supersport e gutla e momme o ka fatshe je e tisitse Rona phela ke re ne re wina ka modimo nthusa ene ne re thabetse the way Supersport ne bapala ka teng mara no tjena ha ba sa bapala ntho le ne ba e bapala first half already sentse re tseba re tlo loser ke be ga pasa
Mara le na le di player ko benching Ausintabi teng di player ha ona motho ka tshintshang game
Auti di ka di play Hoba ba tlo ba kenya o setse 10 minutes bo ipotsa hore na why ntse ba sa ba kenye from start at least re bone game ba tla kena no tjena bo OB ba kene bo mashanyana ba kenyonyana mo o bone ba tshisa game ka botsotso o qetela ha ba sa re ba re ba e tshwara ba futumala phala yalla molemo ko feng ha rena tsona
Hi Ausintabi Nna ke se
ene o tsiki ba tla o dula bapala Chiefs mhle wa utlwa re le panel e thotse jang ha re sokole le requesta today ke rona fela I iketsetsa as we please ke wish re can Chiefs bapala every day
Mabane ne le masanda wana ba sa batle go kena ka jeno ke Chiefs re tla phela ka Pirates Hi guys, support your team, eh? Kemo, okay, you're defender. Okay, hi, okay, I was in Tabi.
Go mara boloi bona ke ntho e teng ke come on Supersport ya e mara ka mo ka nthong ya rona ke makhosi fela mo se kana la tsa ka mo Supersport.
Hi, Togaela. Hey, I was in Tabi. Can you witness? Can you witness? Mara. Can you witness? Welcome to the show. How are you? Witness.
Hey, Brian, go rin mo.
Ke sharp man. Witness. Okay, ke sharp patritlare.
Ni tlwaetse ntho e. Problem ya lena a nna game changer. Chiefs e player tse di dutseng ko benching di a tshwara Brian.
Maro ka etsa ke o bona nko gaming ke mang o tlo ichintsha.
Ha ona game changer. No, ba tsenya ba re ke ntwana ye ke mang. Ke duduzo re ke mang tore a left.
Ke ntho ase hai man ke bone Frostla le mang ke mang o emeng le Frostla kwa
Frostla le ntwana yana e tswang ko development man.
Oh vilakazi
Ana ke ri yo ke chabalala o lo mo vilakazi.
Yeah, vilakazi
player ke playing role ya tshwanang le ya ntwana e ba re ke mang le chabalala. Ba bola ntho e one. So wa bona hore a ona hore e tlo ba slow o tlo dansiwa no ke isa le
mara go dansa go gonna win the game are dansa jwale
no ho ka se win game o sa danso ya ko pele because bafana ba dansa ba emi Brian ba itse ba bam jive ya gale
Yeah,
bam jive ile ya o dansa ka le bota Brian
abai pila ba itse next ba re thabisa fela
o lebele le defender ino khatala Chiefs nyaka motho a tlo tshwara ball wa bona motho a tlo tshwara ball mo midling a tshware ball a tsebe o ro passa mang yo ya ko yena a passe o mongwe a kgona o play a ye ko pele not o passa ba re ke mang Dupris a e buisela ko mra ko number 5 wa bona a e papale
o ka signa mang ke mang o mshebileng ko leaking that maybe a ka ba player o tlo tshwara ball
ke re Chiefs go jwetse ka ceremony ke re Chiefs sponsor Chiefs a sta dirile ceremony a se reke di player ka tšhelete ile ya ceremony ya di award
Yeah,
serious o nyaka go fa ma award mo o ka se fe vuma ka di clean sheet fela
Okay,
ai no stress re tla bona Brian
a re bone Okay, so 2 changes made. Santi has come on. Oh, Santi has come off for Frosla, and Modi came off for Umfundo Vilakazi. Hey guys, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like I said, what is the plan when you bring on Umfundo? Is the plan for him just to atware polo? A sharply step over and we get happy? Or is the plan to make sure that he's got people around him that he can play the ball with? I think Umfundo Obrigado, I think he's a very good ball player, but he needs people around him to play the ball with. Who's he going to play the ball with? You've brought in Frosla, you're crossing. You've got Dupris again playing right wing, crossing. Woohoo! And then you've got players that can handle headers. Tivavairo's on the bench. Why some gay how so cross? Or cross it abang? What is the plan, guys? Guys, I don't understand. What is the things that they do don't make sense. Tactically, player personnel, all of that, they don't make sense. Kevin says if you don't buy quality players, you'll always suffer. It's not quality players, guys. It's not quality players. Kaizer Chiefs is number 10, number 9 or 10. You cannot tell me that there are 8 teams on paper that are better than Kaizer Chiefs. Some teams are very bad. Some teams don't have former players of the defenders of the year, former captains of teams, bafana players, former best players at the teams that they come from that were doing the business, guys that have been to CAF Confed semi-finals. Some teams don't have that, but you know what they have? There's a plan. We touch the ball, we take the ball here, we move the ball here, we move the ball here, and then we score like this. Can somebody just maybe in the comments, can somebody just tell me what the here and here of Kaizer Chiefs is? Because for me, it feels like they're just playing football. Whatever comes, comes. You know, Vilakazi, but it changed 3, drop 6. Whatever comes, comes. There's no plan. And it's irritating. We're going to buy players until forever. So tang. And the players are all going to die because there's nothing there. There's nothing happening. Look at Stebe and Tetwa. Look at how everybody's running away from the person who has the ball. Saloma back pass. No one's opening up in the middle. No one is opening up in the middle. People are hiding behind players. What are you supposed to do? Chigi, the ball gets to the front and there's no one there to support. Hey, Mfundo, thank you, Mfundo. Oh, thank you. Oh, obrigado, thank you for going back there. No, stay, don't run away. To who's Tebe? Oh, wait. This is what frustrates me. I don't mind losing. Supersport could score here and it could be 2-1 or 3-1 and deep down I'd be fine. But what I don't like is losing when there's no plan. There's no plan here. There's no nothing. Hey guys, yo. So River just blasts people up ball. Ask him where that ball is going, Malume Kut. Can we go and coach? The technical team is frustrating me. Chantel, this is what I've been saying. Since there's how many games left? There's 5 games left, guys. Can they just call some fans and do a black label thing? For black label in Bachele, we're doing a fan activation where fans will be able to come in and coach the team for the last 5 games. At least then we'll know what must do my fans. It's not this thing that they keep blaming us for. Once. Calling black label, lead your team coach. Now. Chiefs plan is kick it forward and Dupreez will chase it. Dupreez is playing on the wing. Why is Dupreez playing on the wing? I fail to understand. I fail to understand it. Somebody make a run. Look, bro, everyone can coach Sundowns because of quality players. No, I don't think anyone can coach Sundowns. That's the problem. I don't think so. And if we were talking about quality players, how much more quality are we going to go get? All these players have CVs. All these players were impactful. Mtatu was one of the best players, midfielders in the league when he came from Stellenbosch. Modi was one of the best, if not top 3, top 4 wingers when he came from Golden Arrows. Dupreez, we all know Dupreez was scoring over there at Stellenbosch. Msimang was a bafana player, captain of TS Galaxy. Dove is still an international. Was one of the linchpins at Cape Town City. He was just getting old. Shibavairo, 17 goals last season. How much more quality are we going to get? How many times are we going to replay the same thing? Billiard was quality. Toli was meant to be quality. Manyama was meant to be quality. Former player of the year. So many players that have gone through Kaizer Chiefs. Every time we blame the players. It's not about quality. Most of the signings that Mamelodi Sundowns made, we would never have mentioned. I don't think anybody was clamoring to go get Divine Lunga, for example. Difference is, at least they have a plan for the players that they're bringing in. They know what to do when they get there. The entire management needs to resign. Total overhaul from the top to the bottom, says Munna. Aha. We can only hope. Malume Kutso.
Hi, Mr. OT. I hope Ukraine, man. I hope Ukraine. Man. I hope everyone here is sharp. Even though it's about Ali sharp. Yazi, Mr. OT, Chiefs, wonke umuntu wenza into yakhe. Nalo,
Yes.
Obrigado. Obrigado.
Oh, yes, there we go. Oh, Mfundo.
You know, is it Obrigado or is it Shabalala? Shabalala.
Kishabalal.
Shabalala.
Yeah, Kishabalal.
Yazi ngizeleni OT. Ngizele ukuthi it's sad that Obrigado has to walk into such a team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yazi Mfukeng has it so nice.
Yeah.
Mfukeng is so comfortable. Mfukeng make hit up. Kanakimang, the right back, or is it the left back, is bombing down the wing. Team is availing himself. The striker is availing himself. One out for Apollo, Bahulu Babali.
Yeah.
But
I
I
agree.
wanna win something, boy. But I stand away, boy. But the bonke. Like, how does that build a child?
Yeah.
To a point where I said Chiefs is toxic because mentality, Mr. OT. Bamile, I'm a defender, petit ball, Bamile. The child has to come from the back. Asambensio Tasha. They still don't take the cue. But I will Tasha when we won.
Yeah.
The child, Utoli Bola, Upasa, Ufrosla. Frosla like, Angilfuni. Shama Tigapola. Frosla doesn't care which ni figure or unfiganga. When's the seventh waki? Who's a crosser? But they gave him another through ball. There's no one. There's absolutely no one. I Alfago Frosla. He's whipping it in for the game. He called him a retention. Whip it in, Frosla. Got training session. Aganandaba. Head up, nothing. He's not even calling. He's just crossing.
Yeah.
Down the line, cross. Recover. Right back at home. Aye. No, this is another fan. But at least Shabala look really. I just wanted to sympathize with Obrigado.
Besides Obrigado, Malume Kutso, I think my problem is that. My problem is that, wait, I've been saying sometimes you need to stand up, even if it's just for yourself. You know what I mean, Malume Kutso? Even if it's just for my own pride as a player. What do you say on the pitch when you haven't been playing well? Okay, guys, let's go. You know, there's that thing where you start hitting your hands and like, chance, let's go. You get what I mean?
You wake up.
Yeah, Uzomela Abumfundo to be the ones that have to drag them out. You get what I mean? Abumfundo have to be the ones, and they're only doing it, let's be honest, because they're young. Now, these old men are not standing up, and you're like, Mara, guys.
This is why I'm saying achieves toxic. You know, umtana pure, Mr. OT. Umtana agaiboni into wrong.
Yeah.
Umtana can persevere.
Yeah.
But when you're old, some things do tinagapile.
Yeah.
Ukenya resignation right now. Because we want to manage a young telelale. Umtana will just work and say, no, let's just work hard. There's that naivety from a child. Let's just work hard, you'll get promoted. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why I get it, man. Chiefs has a toxic environment. The older players just can't take it anymore. Like they don't want to be there. Like physically, they don't even want to renew their contract.
They're punching king. They're punching the king. They're punching the clock in J. Back in for Spanifel.
Exactly.
Honoring the fixture.
Gone. It's only the kids, and it's down to the naivety. And I want a celebration act. Look at he's still pumped. He's happy. He scored. These old ones, they don't care, Mr. OT. Something is wrong, and I think someone at Chiefs must be honest with themselves, just like we're asking the players to be honest with themselves. Someone must be honest with themselves and say, Kiasinya.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing behind the scenes, it's not working. I'm ruining this beautiful team. Also, the Pirates last season made a striker as he top. Lodge is not the only one who thought he was bigger than Pirates. Jugamanda was trending last season at this time. When's much? Thank you, Mr. Witsi.
Okay. Wahib, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, brother, man. Nice second half here from Chiefs. They're just showing the determination from the first half, just following the same principles. That's good. And everyone is saying, this coach. I will never blame the coach. I think it's the players because the players as this coming on is having an impact. You can see the left side of Chief. There's nothing coming through there anymore. It's blocked.
Yeah.
Vilakazi is having the ball at his feet, he's creating chances, and he scored probably 5 minutes into the match. So I do think if you have time with this manager, you would succeed. It's not about the right world-class players and buying the best. It's about
Yes.
finding balance.
Exactly.
And when you have this kind of manager, you will find balance because you see they've put players on the bench, they've put player out of the team. So it's great to see that Chiefs is moving forward in the right direction under this manager. The
Is
score
it-
lines, it's
Yeah.
a bit surprising.
Okay.
It's a bit surprising to me because we all know Supersport's track record and how they've been playing the past few games. So it's a great score line for them.
What's happening to Supersport? Wahib, what's going on there at Supersport?
I don't know. I don't think that's the team. I think it's management changing. Changing too many substitutions, too many squad rotations.
Yeah.
That is the problem at Supersport. But Chiefs need to find stability in the midfield and the defense. Because they have quality players out there. You can see the way they play. They are determined to fight when everything goes against them. So I hope that they can keep up with this determination. Because they're playing against Supersport, a very good team, and they're having the upper hand. Possession wise, chance and creative. At all ends, Chiefs is beating them. So Chiefs need to look at themselves and find balance in the team.
Okay. No. Wahib, thank you. Before I bring in Usinje, can I show you guys something? The naivety that Malume Kutu was speaking about. Guys, these kids are still excited to play for Chiefs. Did you see Uzwane hugging Ushabalala? I don't know if Ushabalala is coming off now, but anyway. Did you see Ushabalala hugging Uzwane? Did you see them after Umfuno Vilakazi, the Ashaya, that little bit of skill? He went over and he high-fived him too. These kids have that excitement that we would have for Kaizer Chiefs, that we see for Kaizer Chiefs, that commitment to it. Maybe that's what we need to do. Let Abozwane play Naboshala Nabo Vilakazi rather. Right? That thing yokuthi umfundi utrapa ball and shape seilanyana. Guys, these are things I'm expecting from older players. But we don't see that from our older players. But anyway, Sinje.
My man. Okay, listen. Mr. OT. I agree with you. I agree with you. I fully agree with you. If you look at the way Samkelo Zwane hugged Chabalala when he came out, you could see put them. It's like, yeah, we are here. You can feel the spirit to put it. These boys wants to play.
Yeah.
I saw Zita Filika standing up and then he went down again. Yo, thank goodness, bro. Yo, I was like, where is he going? I was like, we are Pilo. And I think Stebe must go. Stebe is out. I don't see why is Stebe still playing a full 90 minutes. Kevin Johnson must just please. You must take him out. Kevin Johnson must not.
And the fact that they kept him as well. Remember, he was out for a long time. Mangadlan. Sazi why?
Yo, Kevin Johnson, man, uzasensela ama migraines, man. What is he doing? Like
So
now
yeah,
he's got 1-6 and 2-8. Who's
yeah.
going to create the goals?
And
Who's
then
going
he
who's
took out the players that were bringing. He took out one of the players that was bringing something.
and then I know who's going to be playing now the 10 position? Castillo is going to be playing 10. No, Tata makasiboleka team yethu, please, msinyane, while we can fight for top 8 position. He must just borrow out our team and go back to the youth development, whatever he was doing there.
Yeah.
Castillo, why are you joking? Hey, these players they are going to give us
But isn't that
hypertension.
what's
I don't know.
missing,
I don't
CJ?
know what hypertension.
I wanted to
I don't know
give
what
you. I wanted to ask you. Yeah.
Yes.
No. I'm saying I wanted to ask you. Is the players? Is it the players that are the problem? Because I hear a lot of people every time say we need to go sign. We need to go sign. Is it a signings problem or is it just an attitude problem?
No. I
Or
think
something
there
else?
are signings that I think that they came in very hungry. Castillo was one of them. Dylan Solomon is one of them. Dupreez is one of them. I don't know what's going on with Mhlanti and Dove. Dove is actually also one of them. So I think I don't have a problem with the signings that were signed. I had a problem with Umolifente. I think our problem started with Umfeki and the football that Umfeki was playing. It favored Castillo, but it didn't favor players like Abum Tanzane. A lot of players dropped. Mart also dropped. Hey guys, where's Mart? Where's the breadwinner?
They're fighting, I'm sure. Zigaliwa. They're
No,
in the
but the
back.
breadwinner is not here.
Yeah, the breadwinner's not here. That's why I'm sure there's something happening.
No. You see, Mart is a quality player and he's a work hard player. He just needs someone to complement him. He just needs someone that is going to complement him from box to box movement. And I don't think Mteto is one of them. I don't think Castillo is one of them. I think Pundo is a kind of player that will play with Mart. But as to why
the
Molifenseke
question
didn't play that, I don't understand why. Now they
for
want
me,
to loan Mfundo Vilakazi. Now they want to loan Samkelo Zwane.
why? But anyway, what I wanted to ask you as well, again from that thread, will signings fix this problem? Because for me, I'm starting to think that there's no signings that are going to be quality and whatever enough in order to fix the problems.
No. Mine is for you to get a coach and then allow the coach the freedom to do what the coach wants and the plans of the coach, and then support that. And I think that's the problem that we have. We don't have a coach that I could say has the player's best interest at heart. I don't know what's going on with Kevin Johnson. Because you can't tell me now it's 88 minutes and then you've kept your midfield players the same. You haven't changed them one bit. It just tells you that you don't have faith in these players. And there's no player that is going to give you 100% Undo Vilakazi, but that's a nice shot. But if you look at if you look at the Chippa United goalkeeper, that guy plays wholeheartedly because he knows is the owner of the team is behind him. He knows that the coaches are behind him. He knows that the coaching staff is behind him. They supported him while he was playing for Nigeria. Do you feel like Kevin Johnson is supporting these players? I don't. I strongly don't. Because the minutes that you see that they allocate to certain players and deprive certain players, it shows that he doesn't believe in certain players. And you can't have a coach of that caliber. This guy must follow us our team.
I think again, my issue with Chiefs for me is that everything that is done at Kaizer Chiefs is informed by everything else. So for me, it starts all the way at the top. If the top doesn't care to go win things, why should a coach care? Why should players care? You can get the coaches, you can get the players, you can sign all of that stuff. But what does Chiefs want to do? You get what I mean? I always use the example of Sundowns when I say you can tell that there's a mandate from the top that reverberates throughout the team. There's no player that's going to sit there and act as if they don't want to win. There's no Sundowns coach that's going to act as if they don't want to win or whatever. You get what? They won't get that situation because the club is in harmony in what they want to go do. What does Chiefs want to go do, Sinja? What is our 2, 3, 4, 5-year plan?
And the refs are also part and parcel of the plan, as I sat down. So we can't run away from that as well. That
but even if you say that, if the brown bags are true, that's a commitment from management. Nah, but what do we want to do something?
No, I get it. And I'm not afraid. Nor am I knocking them for that. It shows that they really would look at this Castillo and what's this guy is to please they're kissing each other.
Why is your striker play? You know what? It's fine.
But I think listen, it also I think it's also the game plan that he also needs to come back and assist because we've got the low blocking. They are attacking. They want this 3 points.
My problem is that I saw him crossing. He ends up crossing a lot, and I'm like, why would you make Dupree's cross? Rather take him out and put on somebody who can.
But if you look at what's this guy's goals, almost all of them are crosses from Dupree's.
Which one?
Oh, Castillo.
But he's not crossing to him.
Yes, I'm saying, but yeah, the way is he going? You are taking on the strike and attacking player, and you are playing Uzita Kwinika. He's close to shore.
2 minutes, CJ. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We just have to survive for 2 minutes.
Man, let's survive 2 minutes by playing. Give him for the vilakazi, give him the ball and 2 minutes. Give the young boy the ball, give him the order. Why are you putting Uzita? I think Uzita is dating Jessica Motaung, guys. No. No, it can't. He's dating a family girl. He's dating one of the grandchildren. It can't be. Why is this man playing all the time? They will rather they will go to an extent of creating space for him when the space does not exist.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is this, Mr. OT. Who given him Simango has closed Zita's Kwinika space at Chiefs.
Yeah.
He will only play when he was supposed to play only when who given him Simango is injured. But now we would rather bench Reeve. We would rather bench Mr. Refundana. Protect the child.
Lie down, boy. Lie down. Hi, Fundo. Lie down.
Did you see that?
Hey, man, Fundo. He gave him words and a signal.
Mama gave him the signal that Julius was waiting for at Winnie Mandela's funeral. Finally, the signal is here.
Hey, man, Malume Kuto. Let me bring in Austin Tab and hear what he has to say now.
The boys, it shows that the boys are not stomaching any nonsense.
Yo, ba restore hope we la bona hape abdoti. Ba qadile. Go Chiefs a dlale ka rona. I jealous down. A tira free highlights phala le ena ha bona re game e fedile. Engwe se re ka itetella di highlightsing ha o sa na taba.
Ba winne, Austin Tab, re winne.
Let's blow the whistle. Let's blow the whistle. What's wrong with you?
Empa fela ke sa tse bina jolo ka dikhutsong ka le ke a bina ona tjena.
Mokopa kene. A re fe sfila.
O tla go kobisa ke be ka modumella ha ya bele ya ho sana o tla go kobisa.
Hi, okay guys. I'm gonna allow Sinje and Austin Tabi just to give me their thoughts. But first, We've won 3 points in the bag, 2-1 win. Thank you, Shabalala, for stepping up at some point. Thank you. At least him on 3 points. The last time we got 3 points, like I said, was on the 5th of March 2024. At least now we've got 3 points. I can't say we won it because we're incredible, but Oksalayo, the 3 points doesn't say incredible. It just says 3 points. Sinje, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes just to close it down on your side.
First of all, Kevin Johnson needs to make way. He needs to leave. I don't see us collecting other 3 points playing this way. Therefore, it means that our position at the top 8 is highly questionable, and I'm very worried. In particular, look at now, he's having conversation with Lala K. Why are you having conversation with the opponent, man? Instead of just this guy must just leave. He must just leave. He must just leave us alone. And why is he happy? He is supposed to be very angry at the performance that his players played. You're not supposed to be smiling here, because this is not something to smile about. And I'm very worried. And he must just leave. He must just leave. I wish this man can just put these young players, all of them, just put all the DTC players at one game, even if it's against Sundowns, play them there, so that we can see what we have at the core of Kaizer Chiefs. If the core of the team is questionable, Mr. OT, then what are we going to do? But thank you, Supersport, for coming here as a wounded animal. You did us very proudly. You just laid down and we thanked you twice. You will go back to Pitso. Go back to Thunder. The Thunder Nation, Thunder City is waiting for you. They must go back to Thunder City, and we are welcoming the other Thunder girls next week, and we are also going to give them a Thunder smack. And they may bring their thunder. In fact, we are going to have matches for struggling because he hasn't scored a goal ever since the match fell out in the game. And I'm worried.
Let me thank you, Marakais. Doesn't tell me. From your side, doesn't tell.
I go ne ke batla ikwala ka high note jale dintho di bana tsamaya ka mokgo ke batlang ka teng. Ai abde khutso nyolo wa mo tlo re binela hle. Le rona modimo re bone tsatsing lena.
How?
A ona taba 3 point yona iteng a re batlo tseba hore jwang ho sala yona iteng. A le Supersport yona ke utlwela bohloko ba ntse re tshwana rona le yona.
Re sa tshwana re next.
Abdi khutso ska ba pilwempe ho sane batla le jalo swabe Nedbank ke beletswa. Tlo re binele.
Hey, Asutami. Ere ke kwale le.
Abdi khutso tlo re binela. Before kwala okay this guy olana football is soccer or soccer is football. Okay
it's just a soccer match. It's just a soccer match. Let me go to
I'm happy today, Shema.
3 points in Monate. 3 points in Monate, ne?
Sikosi, helele ma, sikosi, helele, sikosi, helele ma, sikosi. 3 points, 3 points. No, amra kale ba kalo le tele brauti. Long time, re sa 23. Sa ron ka tele tse utlwa le nkitsena mo panele mo ke opela brauti. Kale kwa. Today at least 3 win. Le ka ke go boditse gore re tlo win goal number 2 tlo go etla re thotse Supersport today I can understand the way ne dlala ka teng le bana ke happy for the result le Chiefs a tla itumela the way ba dlalang ka teng because of I think next week Thursday ke tiro e kgolo and ke dumalana le ntate o ra tswa ke mankhwanta gore against Sundowns se tshwanetse a tshamekise di young player a late bonqobo go ba teng kwa a late bo shaballa bo vilakazi bafana ba tshameke ba go a tshwana gona ntwe a ka tshamekisa di player tse re di sepi ba re ke bo mambo bo sithebe bo ba re ke mo na tshameka Moteto
Moteto.
a ne se ke go bona kotsi because
Hey.
Sundowns se mo midfielding ya bela I see chair
Yeah.
but so far so good today ke re tlo go jana ma ha monate man
Hey, bara. Let's go
a
to
bona
about
maabane let's ke ntshitsena ba ke ke braela gore Sundowns e jile maabane tsile mo chefe today gore a re tla batla ke brae ga
Hey, show, Prati, Luna. Let's go to about too much, guys. Hey, this is why management doesn't hear us.
next week ke tiro e kgolo tshwanetse
Hey.
management ano this time ke nagana gore this time ke nako gore Chiefs lo ba dira phoso tshwanetse ka ba appointile coach e ntšha le gore re tswala ka Gavin Johnson tshwanetse ba re botse kgang ya interim ha e bereke because wa bona nou yana le ke go tswala le ke tlo go tswala bo Sundowns ba tlo go heletsa ba reka di-player gore ba go kgotsa tla re ba go appointa coach ka July kwa go late and then tla be re complain gape next season re ntse re kae because tshwanetse ba appointe coach and coach e tsebang culture ya Chiefs not coach fela ha ke tlhola ke utlwa batho ba re Chiefs tshwanetse e late coach ko overseas no dilo di changile guys nako e Chiefs ne lata di-coach ko overseas e ne le gore like Chiefs nako yone na le player tse le gore di kgona go lwala batch kae le yone coach e tseba tiro ya yone so no yana ka current squad even le baka la Pitso ne le ka serious ka current squad
Okay, Prati.
mare a ba ka tla ka bo nabi man ya ke nagana gore mare ba mo sign as early as possible hala le ke kwala ka o sane ba appointe coach a tlo go sign di player ka nako.
Okay, Prati.
Thank you, bro.
Re tla bua ka tsone ditaba tseo ka letsatsi. Ke tla beya letsatsi. Ao. O batla o dintsha
Sure,
ka
bro.
ka o lokrele 3 points. Prati. O ska paso. Let me go to my
Sorelo, siesi, kosi, helele, masi.
Prati, I'm there, Malums. Welcome.
OT.
There's 3
Congratulations are in order.
Yeah.
Congratulations are in order. You had to win today. You had to win today. Because I was worried, OT, I was worried about what will happen to the infrastructure of the country if Amakosi lose again today, because that anger was building up. So at least now, I came to say, congratulations, but immediately I see again, there you go again, you start, we want Manchester United. Why? Come on, guys. You just get your foot now back into the top 8. So I think now the idea now is keep it in the top 8. The whole country was up in nerves, and the SAPS was already activated to say something is going to happen. But congratulations, guys. You've made it. Even though you are sitting, I think you are sitting now on position number 8. Even though tomorrow you might be again back to your your normal position where you normally are, where we know you to be. But congratulations for now. I mean, 12 hours OT, 12 hours to be in top 8. It's better than nothing. But anyway, congratulations, Coach Nation. Congratulations.
Okay. Hey, Malums, you guys, it's fine. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Let me go to Montana. How did you see the game? Welcome.
Mr. OT, how's it, my brother?
Aye, man, 3 points is nice. Doesn't matter if 3 points comes how, it's 3 points.
Yeah. It's gonna be it's the best weekend that we've gonna had. After yesterday's results, I didn't even care if we lose or win. I was already happy. I was celebrating because of that match of Sundowns when they lost yesterday. I didn't even care about this match because I was not gonna be happy because I'm already in a good mood after that Billionaire FC lost yesterday. But the game, I think this combination that our coach is trying is Tebe and our number 6 Mthethwa. Hey, they tend to lose so many balls. I don't know. They try to make short passes and I'm not sure about and I'm not sure which one is playing 6. I'm not sure which one is playing number 8 or they are rotating or something, but they are far apart between themselves. There's no combinations. And there's Siale and Solomon's on the right. Even them, I don't know what they are doing there because they are using, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Yes, we want to play against a Supersport that is broken. Even them, they have been playing good football.
Okay.
If we can, but all in all, I'm glad that I wish we could have played Sundowns after this match. I think the boys are ready. We want them while they are wounded.
Okay.
We want to add some salt on the wood. But to tell you the truth, Mr. Oti, this loss, even if we lost, this loss was not gonna take my happiness away because I'm already happy. It will take Chiefs to get relegated to take this happiness that I have after the Billionaire FC lost yesterday, the Backdoor FC lost yesterday, because we must remember those guys won a CAF with the Backdoor. If that team was not disqualified, they couldn't have won that. Show me the OT. I'm a khoza.
Hey, we're gonna break all of
They must stop breaking. They must stop breaking that we were the CAF champions. They must remember that was a backdoor. The CAF that they won.
Hey, Mara, you guys.
Mr. Oti, the truth must come out. The truth must come out. This is the right platform to tell them. Even if you listen to Mokwena's speech yesterday, he almost said that.
I'm cutting. Whoa, for time. We don't have time. We'll discuss these things. We'll discuss them during the week. Mara, you guys. T-Man, guys. 2 minutes, everyone. 2 minutes, guys. I'm wrapping up. Hey, you guys are the worst. T-Man. What did you think of the game? Is T-Man in me? Okay, Letu, are you with me?
I'm with you, my brother. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. Letu, tell me about this game. We've got 2 minutes.
No, I think it was a good game, more especially even though Chiefs lost. Again, we don't care how we play. The only thing that matters the most is the 3 points. And more especially the fact that it's the second 3 points after 11 games. It matters the most. We are struggling. And we needed 1 point to survive relegation. So we're not going to relegation. We're not going to play any playoffs from now going forward. It's certain, confirmed. So we are back next year.
Letu. Hey, Kare, Letu's connection there. Just letting him down. T-Man, are you with me?
Yeah, I'll tell you, grand.
Grand. T-Man, tell you, 2 minutes. We want to game.
No. Angifuna ukukhuluma kakhulu. Just happy for iChiefs ukuthi ikhole ukuwina le game 3 point. As much ama supporters the Chiefs as hater engasithandi esakhuluma ngento yayizolo ukuthi Sundowns idliwe, but ukuthi siyibone wina because ungaperform kwi-league kuyasikhosta kakhulu as i-country. So ukuyibona izama ngako ukuthi khona ukuthi Sundowns, I think all of the abalandeli be-Sundowns bajabulile because siyibone kwi-competition with-Chiefs, especially kwi-league, ukuyibona nayo i-competition like ilala lapha aboma number 2, aboma number 3 or aboma number 1 kuze i-league yethu ikhona ukuba strong njengamanje ukudominate kwe-Sundowns kwi-league asikhoni ukuba naleya ndawo leyo kuba excited ukuthi ngabe ubani ozowina i-league. So ukubona i-Chiefs ibuya ithatha 3 point sijabulile kakhulu. As much bona-ke besihater esingazi ukuthi senzeni but sijabulile kakhulu. Angayikomente kakhulu ngegame ukuthi ngiyibona injani because ibhola labo alikho right. Mnandi akulona ibhola ongalibuka. But ukuthi bathole 3 point siyajabula.
Okay. No, T-Man, thank you. Let me go to Nape. Nape, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, my man. How's it? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You've got 2 minutes. Tell me about this game.
Okay, man. I think as Kaizer Chiefs, as the way we played, ne? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the next game that's coming, especially when we're going to play Sundowns. So I watched Sundowns yesterday. So they lost. But if you are a Kaizer Chiefs fan and you are happy that they lost, maybe you should go back and do the analysis about the chances they missed. Because
guys,
if those chances
about Sundowns, don't talk about Sundowns, guys.
No, because everyone is going there. Everyone is going there. Okay, let me okay, let me go back to Kaizer Chiefs. Okay, as a Kaizer Chiefs fan, what I think we are missing now, currently, we don't have that go to player, like that player that we can go to and say, you know, when this guy gets a ball, we can say, yeah, something's gonna come out. Especially back then. Okay, I'll give you an example. Back then we used to have Letsolonyal and Chabalala. So when Chabalala has a ball 1-on-1, we know the chances of him beating an opponent or a defender, they are very high. When Solonyane has a ball in the middle fielder, we all stand up because he's going to come up with a pass that the whole weekend or so, but now go Kaizer Chiefs, there's no one. Like even if like Coach Unta or replace Unta this like I wanna let that feel okay, it's going to change. For example, if Kenya Castillo from Tetra, it's a like for a like. So I think we are missing that thing. And the other thing that I see from the Kaizer Chiefs management and the coaching staff, I think they are soft. I don't want to lie to you. They are very soft on our players.
Okay.
Because when you check, we lack, like sometimes we lack those basics. Like sometimes we can lose a ball from a first touch. It's not acceptable when coming to professional football. If I passed your ball and it's coming straight to you, I'm taking a run already. I'm not gonna think of it. Maybe you're going to have a bad first touch or something. So I think those things can improve when coming to our team. I think our management can be a little bit harder on our players. I think that way we're gonna have an improvement. You can see back then we used to have this coach. Who's this guy? Mishine Dukural.
Yeah.
He's you can see that he's very hard on players. That's why we had that Kaizer Chiefs, because he was very hard on players. So now everyone who comes at Kaizer Chiefs, it's very soft. So I think they can be a little bit harder, then we'll have something.
Okay, no. Guys, we're going to discuss this game properly. We'll discuss all of the games properly Actually, I might make a show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Let's do that. We'll meet tomorrow at 8 p.m. where we'll discuss the games specifically. Lebda.
Okay.
I just wanted to say congratulations. It probably feels like you guys are now in cloud 9 because it's been how long now? Like 11, 12 games or something since you won a game. So it probably feels amazing. We are accustomed to that feeling, you know. For us, it's a regular thing. So we want to extend the hand and say welcome aboard. Hopefully you guys sustain it and enjoy it for prolonged periods. But we know the story, unfortunately. So let's you're breaking records of how many times a team can lose in a season. So let's congratulations. You guys were busy celebrating yesterday, and it seems like your celebrations are good. I mean, you guys are more happy about Sundowns' loss more than your win. You know, it's from what I've been hearing. It sounds like we've given life to Kaizer Chiefs supporters that they've been longing for so long. I'm glad that Sundowns could provide that happiness. But you need to be happy about Chiefs' win more than our loss, you know? So you should be entertained by Kaizer Chiefs, enjoy the winning, and be like, hey, you know?
Hey, you guys. Hey, okay, hey, Lebs.
Oh, good.
Let me bring in Kumo.
Wait. Before Kumbo comes in, I wanted to say it's easy to win one game. The question is, can you sustain it? So let's see what happens in the next big game.
Just looking for 3 points, Lebs. Hey, stop looking into the future. We're looking for 3 points. Oh.
Okay.
Hey, guys, and this violence. Let me bring in Kumo. Guys, for those who have jumped in the queue, I'm closing now. Kumo's one of my members who contributes, is on the WhatsApp group. My members get to play the trump card at the end of
I'm the head boy. I'm the head boy. Tell them.
So my members get to play a trump card at the end of my life where I'm about to close. They can keep it open and talk because they are my breadwinners. Kumo, the game, we won 2-1. What do you think of the game?
No, luckily I'm from Hartie Base for my friend's 40th birthday. No, I didn't get to watch the game. So like how the game went on, Kutla Sundowns to Kutla CAF, so I'm confused. George, who scored? Who scored first? Like I said Benta, like I'm really confused. Who scored? I get to like a game.
Saile scored. Then Jugama just got a penalty for some Supersport, and then Dushabalala finished it off.
Oh, and what position are you guys in now?
We're number 8.
Oh wow, welcome to top 8. Yeah, congrats by the way. So no, the reason why I had to come because of like I honestly know like this is no benta. I swear to God it's not benta. I literally just arrived. I just parked the car, ne? So once I'm wearing all my all black stuff, I went. So ka utlwa Sundowns so back door what Maragiri, are we still discussing Sundowns game? Are we playing Chiefs? So I had to make sure and understand. Was the penalty like valid or was the controversy too? Was it?
Everything was valid.
Ne?
Clean penalty. Handball.
Okay, no. Get the level and the highlights. Because normally I won't lie to you. I don't watch Chiefs games unless we are playing against Sundowns. Because whenever I want to watch a comedic show, the level 1-2-2. I don't have to wait for PSL games. But it's fine. Congrats, man. We'll see you on Tuesday. We play against you on Tuesday, ne?
Thursday. It's not Thursday.
Or Thursday.
FNP Stadium.
Mabena Buthelez and our other MDC players will take over you guys. No, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to close now. Kaizer Chiefs 1-1. What I'll do is tomorrow, 8 p.m., we're going to have the wrap-up show. We'll have a wrap-up show on Sundays at 8 p.m. where we speak about what happened Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think that would be best because we don't have enough time when we do it during the week. So I'm going to put it tomorrow as well. We're going to watch Pirates at 3 o'clock, and then we're going to have the show at 8 p.m. to wrap up. Okay, guys, look. Not a good performance at all. I think today we are lucky enough to find a team that is worse than us, or in a worse position, in a worse run than we are. You could tell Supersport did not show up for this game at all. The Chiefs had possession, they played, they did all of that stuff. Even though we weren't dangerous with it, and even though we don't have a plan, Oksalayo, I guess they were the better team on the day. I just want to close off by saying this. What those youngsters showed when they played together, when they celebrated together, when they when after Mdushabalala had been substituted and Zwane hugged him, when Umfundo 2-1, he's riding the ball and opening up and playing passes and doing all that stuff. That is what I miss from the older players. That excitement to want to play for Chiefs, the want to go and do things, the lack of fear. I hope that Kevin Johnson is watching this, and I hope that he sees that connection between the three. It was Shabalala, it was Mfundo, it was Zwane on the bench, funny enough. That is what we want to see. We've been asking for these things from the older players for so long, but to see an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old taking a game. Yes, Shabalala wasn't there for all of it, but Mfundo coming in, last night showing that he's there for the moment and showing that he's there for Chiefs. Look at how they celebrated together. That is what we want. That is what we miss. And if those guys, the old guys, can't give them to, put them on the bench, let the kids play then. Because if you're not going to get it because of big contracts and monies and those guys playing, if you're not going to get it from that, rather let Abomfundo come in and show us what that youthful naivety and love and joy can bring to the game. That is all I want to say, guys. Thank you so much for those that watched. Thank you for those who commented. Thank you for those who gave me gifts. Ausin Tabi, Mz Dog, ADL, thank you so much for the gifts. If you have not followed or subscribed, if you're on YouTube watching, subscribe, please do so right now. The normal show is on every Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. Fridays at 12:30 for my members. Then we do watch-alongs of the big three. We're going to be back for Pirates. We've watched the Chiefs. We watched Sundowns last night. And also Banyana, Bafana, and even Bobanyana Bastyle when they're playing things like the Champions League. So we do that too. The other show is not just about, the weekday show is not just about reviews. We're also going to discuss some really relevant topics throughout the week. And it gives us a chance to speak without having legends and analysts and journalists and all of those people. It's just us as fans discussing these things and talking deeper about these, what we see. So please do me the favor of subscribing and watching, and also support my content. I have content that I put out almost every day. Please like, share, everything but unlike. That really does help me rank and help keep everything up. Like I said, we do have a WhatsApp group where we go deeper. Since 12 last night, 12 midnight, it's been going off. The whole night, the whole day. That's just a normal day. That is what we do. We discuss things very deeply. And there you can voice note, you can send pictures, you can send videos, you can do a whole bunch of things without the time limits that I have, unfortunately, here. So if you want to join the WhatsApp group, go on over to YouTube, click on subscribe, click on join, and then I'll let you in. And yeah, we can have more deeper conversations with really smart people that are on there as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you then tomorrow for the Pirates game at 3 o'clock. Bye, guys.